Welcome back to the daily segment of Where's My Sock, where I take podcasts and audio terms and define them in plain English to help you along your podcast journey. Hello, my name is Mr. E. And today's term is mic technique, because the same microphone can sound completely different depending on how you use it. So what does mic technique mean in plain English? Mic technique is how you use your microphone while you speak. Your distance, angle, volume control, and consistency. In plain terms, mic technique is the difference between speaking to the mic on purpose and letting the mic catch whatever happens. So why do people even have a term for this? Because a lot of audio problems aren't setting problems, they're technique problems. If you move closer and farther away while you talk, your volume changes. If you speak straight into the mic, you can trigger more harsh breath and pee blasts. If you turn your head away, your words can suddenly sound distant. Mic technique exists as a term because learning a few simple habits can make your recording more consistent before you touch any editing tools. Mic technique is like how you wear a sock during the day. Same sock, but your experience is dependent on if it's pulled up evenly or twisted and sliding around. Here's something you'll probably notice when you focus on technique. You'll listen back and hear two versions of your voice in the same episode. One part is clear and present, and another part sounds farther away or louder than everything else. That usually comes from inconsistent distance. A simple starting point is to pick one mic position and keep it steady. And then instead of leaning in and out for emphasis, you use your voice naturally and let the mic stay put. Another practical move is speaking slightly off axis, not blowing air straight into the mic, especially P and B words. Myself personally, this is something that I do too. My voice is a little boomier, naturally, so I speak off axis. So if I slowly start turning my voice over towards directly into the microphone, I'm sure you folks can hear the difference in that now. At least I hope you can. Either way, let me get back off axis. There we go. Wrapping things up, mic technique is how you use the microphone. Distance, angle, and consistency. It affects volume, clarity, and how much unwanted breath and room sound gets recorded. If you only remember one thing, remember this. Keep a steady mic position and steady speaking distance. Consistency makes everything else easier. Next time, we'll tackle clipping, because once you understand mic technique, the next common mistake is recording too hot or damaging the audio at the source. Thank you for listening, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the show, so that way you don't miss out on any of this information, so that you can be a little bit better today than you were yesterday.